that's the hugest thing, because I don't think I've ever been in a community, like, not knocking any other community in North Dakota in the world, but tell you what, there's a lot of support. And I know it's just because of the needs too, but there's, besides the needs part of it, it's huge. Watford City is awesome. The growth and the development side of it, and the want, you don't find that very often. That's huge. That's kind of what made Becky and I just want to jump on it and go for it. Because you have to have that there. You have to have support. If you don't have the support, you won't have a successful business in your town.
But there are so many opportunities for people. Whatever you want to do here, it's here.
Absolutely.
And there's many resources for people to help you to want to do that. And the chamber can definitely be a part of that, getting you hooked up with the right people. You may think that, oh, that's already being done, but honestly, it might not be. And there's just a huge opportunity for many things here. And I think that people are kind of starting to learn that.
Well, the biggest difference is the communities now, there's no hesitation for the most part to invest in themselves. You know, the two places I work in, Williston and Watford, they're I think, better than most communities in the state for supporting small business and investing in stuff the city needs.
We have an amazing business ecosystem. We have the opportunities to, you know, if you can dream it, if you can build it, people will come. The support you receive when you take on the initiative of starting a business or expanding a business is just unbelievable.
Kind of, oh crap, I don't know what to do. And that's when Keith came into play, right? And so I was like, okay, I know Keith, I know how we can go through these things and he's gonna help me. And I knew him from when I was in Williston before. And so I had other friends, and some of the friends that work for the Williston CVB, they were like, you gotta talk to Keith and go meet with him. And he did. He sat down with me, and holy cow, what did we all go through? It was so much that first meeting, because he went through like how many chiropractors were in the area. He talked about all the supplies that I would need and printed off all of these reports for me, the demographics, like everything, right? And he's like, when you're ready to do this, let me know, let's get our LLC going, right?
Probably first piece is the SBDC. Is a lot of people don't understand who we are, what we do. We're a free service that's provided with the funds I talked about previously, and it's our job to work with clients on whatever they need, whether it's helping to get a business plan done, financials, registrations, any of those kinds of things that throw up kind of the heartburn issues for people that are looking to start a business, the how-to. We've got great resources. We've got great subscriptions for data. We're able to get clients a lot of stuff to test all their assumptions to see if it's viable.
And it was just so easy. I didn't have to hardly think about it, right? And so it was nice. He did everything. And if I had questions, it was like, hey Keith, like, what do I do? He's like,
very
let me
knowledgeable.
do this. Yeah, and he was really quick to respond. That's what I liked, is it was easy to get hold of him, and he was quick to respond. And so he got me with that. And then I started talking to him about grants, just because I didn't want to take out a business loan, right? If I could do it all on my own with my savings, I was going to. But then he started talking to me about grants, right? And I was like, sweet. So we applied for the Rough Rider grant.
What the Rough Rider Fund is it's the 1.5 cent city sales tax. The city's been really good about keeping that tax not committed to operational efforts of the city, but focused on its mission, which is to expand and diversify the economy, to strengthen it for sustainability long term.
So one of my favorite committees that I'm on is the Rough Rider Fund, and I joined that fund, I'd say about 5 years ago. My favorite thing about it is bringing small town businesses, attracting small town businesses into Watford City.
And so getting that grant, it helped so much. I didn't have to completely drain my bank account, and I
For
didn't
business
also
startup
have to
costs,
start
yeah.
like with a business loan. It was nice.
Bringing in these mom and pop shops and people that aren't like a huge box store type of thing, you know. I think Watford is really, really big on that and keen on, because the people live here that might work here, or in any of this, you know, like, or the money stays in the town type of thing. I think that's huge.
And I think people would be really surprised to know that they can really get everything in this town. That they may think that they can't, that they have to go to the big box stores, but they would be really surprised to see that they can get it here, right here in this town. And for a reasonable price, And I think about it's really important to shop local and stay local because this town is supporting your kids' activities, you know, the things that are going on in this town. These businesses keep things going, so I think it's important to definitely try local.
Well, you know, there's a lot of huge companies that have investors, you know, that come in. You see it every day, that you might have 10 people pool their money together, but it's kind of the same thing if you look at that as, like I said, Main Street lending. If you have this service, this company, this JDA, this county, or whatever you're doing, that Bank of North Dakota, that's kind of what they all are. So they're all really invested in your company.
What I have loved over the last couple of years being here is you create a network with everybody, right? It's important to me personally because I feel like when we all work together as businesses, we're better. If I'm recommending 10 people to this store, they're doing it back at the same time too. So I think that if I don't have something available in my space and someone does in Watford City, it's convenient for the customer. It's convenient for them to gain more businesses, maybe someone that's never been in their store before and me recommending it. And yeah, it's really incredible how we all work together, honestly.
From experience, I think the one thing that both the communities I work in do is that if you're willing to start a business, they're willing to support you with the programs. There's no, if you're only first, that's the only ones that get the funding. Anybody that's willing to stick their neck out to start a business, any of the programs we have are anybody's eligible for them. That is probably the biggest thing that gets people, over that first hurdle to take some risk.
There's a lot to do here, and the kids have a good school. The jobs are good, and it kind of all, you can come up here and have a pretty good life.
What we know about our community is that we have a very supportive community, and they support small, locally owned and operated businesses. And so this is just an excellent business climate. And with the services and programs that we have, it really is an excellent place to be a small business owner and be a small business owner expanding in this community.
Have so many opportunities still left that I hope people see that. I hope they, chase down their own dreams, and we still need small business here in Watford City. We need more small businesses.
We knew that it was a want, but when you have everybody come in and say that, that's pretty cool, because then you're appreciated. So when you work hard and put in 16, 18-hour days, some days it's appreciated type of thing. And that's what keeps it going. It's what keeps these guys going, all the help too, because they hear that. They're like, oh, we're making a difference type of thing.